Welcome back to Thy Night Blaze, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. On the last episode, we went and talked to Seeker, and we did nothing else. Nah, I'm just joking. On the last episode, we also, more importantly, got a jump start on Eunie's Ascension quest, her side story. We are on our way, we are really close by, literally one turn away from seeing what havoc Moebius has wrought on Colony 5, a colony that we have yet to make contact with in the story. So hopefully, we'll be able to see what's going down. We're currently looking for their commander, Oliaris, something like that. It's admittedly not looking good. They were attacked by a Moebius after all, so hopefully there is something left to save.
We've never been here before.
The flame clock! It's still glowing! Oh no. Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left. Osolia!
You dolt. You killed her. I wish I'd known you were paying a visit. I'd have found a much more practical use for this thing.
Your ex.
Been a while, hasn't it, friends? And this is... well, he's just some underling, so I don't actually care. Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
Oh, did they actually work it out?
Work it out?
Oh, what? You didn't? Way to get my hopes up. I thought you came because you worked out what's going on with the colony ranks.
With the ranks.
Yes, the ranks. You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
Ugh! Are you some kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute, it'll come to you.
Snuff off!
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready? Taking notes? It was us who made up all the colony ranks. Good old Moebius.
What?
First, we have the lowly dirt. Then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel. Then you get the badass silver. And finally, you've hit the top, gold. You've been falling over each other, trying to kill each other day by day.
But why? What did you even make the ranks for?
Because what else is gonna motivate you, eh?
What?
You humans, you need some kind of goal in your little lives. You want to give your blades an upgrade? You want to eat some nice food? Or you want to live longer?
You evil!
All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter. so shiny. Isn't it wonderful? But then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go but down. And that's no good, is it? Then it's harvest time. One last gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
So then, you're saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you.
Oh yeah, you motivated us real good. You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth.
Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You guys, you like a spot of murder as much as anyone.
There's nothing to like about it. How could anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We wanted to reach gold so we wouldn't have to fight. But you took even that from us.
Because you're idiots, surely. Just think about it real hard for 1 second. Who gave up the right to think for themselves? You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us any room to think about our actions!
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have are the things we gave you. And you have the gall to complain?
Arsehole! You ain't getting away with this! How can our lives mean so snuffing little to you?
Eunie! She just goading Eunie to make feathers ruffled. Keep it frosty.
But she's...
False. She's scared of Ouroboros. She want mistake making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think she's... scared?
You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told Nopon aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong. Well, whatever. It messes up my plans just a little.
But I think it's about harvest time. I'll take every last spark.
New allied colony data.
Not the time, Tyon. There's new colony data. We should focus on the more pressing problems like Moebius X and Moebius L. I want to focus down on Moebius L first because, well, Moebius L has some interesting resistances. Well, not necessarily interesting, but it should definitely be noted that they are higher than average. Right, I don't have out of I have to focus. Sweeping slash, lovely. No, that might be X. It's hard. It's going to be really hard for me to differentiate who has what moves. But Moebius L has an 80% break resistance. Although, maybe I should have planned things out better because we still don't even have a topple art. Although they are level 47, so we are 12 levels higher. I don't expect to lose this, but something out of the blue could always come. But when it comes to the fight, 80% resistance for Moebius L, as well as 90% resistance for knockback and blowdown. So don't expect to knock him down or do anything like that. Not that that's a super important way of fighting, but it's something to be aware of at the very least. Oh, hit both of them. X is her own can of worms, but Sweeping Slash, pretty sure Sweeping Slash is X's move and can hit, I think, a few people based on the damage that we've been taking. They've got some debuffs, they've got AoE moves. Right, we have a chain attack. When's the best time to use the chain attack? I want to use the chain attack on L. It would probably be for the best. Yeah, let's do... Oh, we got the break off. Unfortunately, we still don't have a topple. Unless Riku and Mineta, they might have a topple. They might have a topple. Huh. Alright, something to keep in mind. Yeah, let's go for classic Mia. What does Riku and Banana do? It's been a while since we've used them. When chosen, multiplies TP from next character to act by 125. They don't... Oh, they have a break art. Right, okay. Well, then do Roasty Toasty. I definitely want to get some blaze damage going, if at all possible. And then we'll do Tyon. Go for... Ooh, energy grenade. We'll get that a bunch of damage, a bunch of extra damage going on them. 2 rounds of blaze. That's always good. And then we'll do Eunie. Front attack. That's good. A fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, not enough for 150, so we'll get, I believe we'll get Tyon back. Not Eunie, Mio. It's always good to have some damage from Ethel's class, which is thematically fitting because, you know, Colony 4 is rather involved in this. Let me do Tyon this time. We don't have to focus so much on healing for this particular fight. Although, Noah, do you have any good healing abilities? You have Multi-Blast, which is, you cannot go wrong with Multi-Blast. Especially if you've got some debuffs going on. Wow, they ran out of energy, the continuous energies real quick like. Lands, sure. 1 random buff. Does Lance have any buffs? Lance doesn't have any buffs, so go for that random buff. Get some good stuff going. Defense up. Can't go wrong with defense up, absolutely not. And then, right, where's the AoE back attack? Go for Sidewinder again. Always good. And then the Blaze certainly helps. There's no way we're going to be able to kill Moebius L in a single chain attack, but I will take all damage possible. Although Tyon is doing a lot of damage. Well, not a lot. Yeah, we didn't even get Riku and Bananas. So this is not a fantastic chain attack, but you know, we'll make do. Let's do Senna, Riku, Banana, and then Mio, and then we'll have the chain attack orders. Go for more continuous damage, Roasty Toasty. Not terrible. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it will ensure we have some residual damage. And then Mio can get us over to 100. And then we'll have the Ouroboros order, and then that'll be good. Fantastic. Very cool, very cool. Noah's the one who's getting brought back, but that's fine. Let's do... You know what? I suppose it doesn't ultimately matter. Let's do Mio. Then we can do Noah and Lance. Just for some extra heals, just in case. Go for Moondog. If we can get some regeneration going, that'll help. One thing I want to talk about is the one little throwaway line that X had about Nopons, how she was told that they weren't supposed to interfere, pardon my language. I'm pretty sure that has a lot of implications, because I don't remember that line. There's a lot of the little dialogue from side quests that I don't remember at all, and that's one of them, because I feel like there's a lot to be drawn from a line like that. Like, it implies that they are external to the system, the Nopons, because if they're not supposed to interfere, if they were made by Moebius, right, like the Agnians and the Kavesi, they're made in the cradles, those test tubes, right? If the Nopons followed the same rules, I feel like they would have used different language to imply, like, their purpose or whatever. Oh, that's a terrifying thing. Well, you've been toppled. Right, yeah, before I can talk about the Nopons, that is one of the Moebius L moves that happen after they break, like, their enraged state. Smash, that's good. I don't suppose anyone's willing to, get me up. Everyone else has been interlinked. Well, please don't kill him before I get back, please. Or, well, do. I suppose it doesn't matter. But, back to the Nopons. It's just interesting that... Oh, what happened to X? Did we beat X in the interim? Okay.
I think you're starting to get the hang of this. Killing Moebius and all.
Cheers for the compliment, but I'll tell you one thing. I ain't doing this because I like it. I'm just doing this to survive.
You don't change. You're still just a grunt.
You're desperate to kill, just because you're afraid of dying.
That's where you're wrong. This isn't just for me anymore. A lot of people's hopes are riding on this. So now, I ain't afraid. I'll carry these hopes as far as I can, until we've made the world how it should be.
Oh, well said. All right, how far can you take this? Guess I'll wait and see.
Oh, look! Just can't wait to escape, can you?
Well, of course. I'm a busy girl after all. Can't spend all my time playing with you. Bye-bye!
Huh? What's it all been for, eh? All of our fighting. We struggle on and on. But at the end of the day, it never ends.
As long as we live, all we can do is fight on. That's not going to change.
You saying there's no escape?
Depends how you look at it. Sourcing ingredients and growing crops. You'd call doing those things a struggle, wouldn't you?
You say some weird stuff.
Fight, struggle, they're just words. And what's important is not the words, it's what you do.
Innit? What's inside's the most important thing. You know, I think I'm starting to get it. I've got you, Ethel, and all the others to thank for it.
So, you're not afraid anymore, then?
We're the same as everyone else. We're not perfect. Even now, we still feel fear from moment to moment.
And still, you'll go on.
Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path we want to, just like Ethel once did.
No matter where it goes, right?
Well, it sounds like Eunie has gotten some iron resolve beaten into her. Side story Eunie complete. It turns out colony ranks were devised by Moebius to stoke the colony's thirst for war, but still, the adventure must go on. The medic gunner class rank cap, lots of words, my brain is still in a jumble, has been raised to level 20. Very incredible. Can I show this off? Allow me to show this off. Heroes? Not necessarily heroes, but the characters and the class, yes. Oh wow, Noah has no experience with Eunie's class art, but now I can switch to Eunie, and I could technically, if I wanted to, get her up to level 20 if I wanted to invest the time. Unlike the actual heroes, yes, I know they're at level 10. I'm aware. Unlike the heroes, should probably go through and unlock all of this stuff for them. Might be helpful. Can I show this off? I do want to show this off. Right, we'll take Gray and Rico and Manana, for example. I have yet to do Rico and Manana's side quest, or Ascension quest, and I have done Gray's. And you'll notice that Gray is already rank 20, and Rico and Manana are at rank 10. When it comes to the heroes, they are automatically elevated to the highest level. So if you unlock a hero for the first time, they're already at rank 10. If you do their Ascension quest, they get catapulted to rank 20. That does not apply to our main group of Ouroboros folk here. When it comes to Noah, Mio, Eunie, Tyon, Lance, and Senna, they stay at level 10. You're going to have to raise them up to level 20 yourself, which is not necessarily a terrible thing, because it would be really questionable if they just catapulted you as the player up to level 20. But that's not a concern. What is a concern is the fact that there's still some time in the episode to do a lot of stuff. And what I want to do is do this Hulk while we're right here and really close. There are a bunch of Tierkins that we are like 10 levels above. So I don't expect them to be... Yeah. Tyon put it best. The outcome is patently clear. We are going to win with no effort whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure there's just going to be probably 12, 15 Tyrkins. They're not going to be in any way, shape, or form difficult for us to fight. So I'm just going to breeze past this fighting because it is not something anyone needs to bear witness to because we have seen it all a million times before. 12 out of 12. Finally completed. Is there anything down there for us? It looks like there's a bunch of vines. Do I want to deal with a bunch of vines? No, I don't. I need to activate the Hulk. We need to reboot this Varanus, and so we shall. Those Tyrkins were no issue whatsoever. It was just literally leave the auto battle to do its thing, and then go AFK for like 6 seconds, and then bing, bang, boom, we're done. How many do we need for this, I do wonder? We need 25. We have 58. We have more than enough to do this. Load it up, my friends. Load it up. Load it up. Incredible. Varanus Hulk rebooted. We've turned it off and then back on again. Quest complete. And now we can talk. Now we can talk to the Nopons that are in the Hulk, which is definitely something important because we need those rocks. But we also need the loot, and the gold Nopon coins are definitely something that I want in abundance. And you know, like the 7,000 per chest is also rather nice. Yeah, 13,800 gold. Who are you? You're Memo. What about this and this and this? Excuse me, is now a good time? Meh, for what? Memo, not good to eat. Oh, because you're a scared Nopon who doesn't want to be eaten. I understand your dialect. I have to re-engage the Nopon speech cortex. Yeah, we're here to help Shill make a register. Shill? He's a jumpy one. Then lead with that. Memo thought friends were bad people. Here, enjoy stone. As long as you don't eat it. There are adverse effects to eating rocks. Very scaly ones. We're trying to tell you, but then you started panicking. Everything give Memo the heebie-jeebie lately. Memo missed Tam. He was eaten by Rogel. Memo give friend Yellowstone, so not getting angry. Okay, have handed it over. Next time, please visit more gently.
We have some new names registered.
I can't crouch. I wish I could crouch. Tyon, you need to go prone. Memo. Colony 5 reduced to nothing. Gone. All gone. It happened time and time again. Fighting no-sense war for no-sense cause. Scary story. Scary story indeed. Hello, Trader Pond. I'm not actually trying to buy anything. I'm just trying to get that 10 extra points for affinity. It's been a while since we've done a fabrication type thing. $1,500. We literally have 650,000. 1,500 is not going to do anything for us. All of the slow motion stuff. What do we have? Peon stones, marigolds, sausages, minions, sand curlers, sausages, peon stones, more marigolds, curlers, marigolds. Some flowers and some stuff that the ladies put in their hair to curl their hair. Other than that, not a lot to be done over here. There are almost certainly lots of treasure chests and husks, and stuff to be done, but we're not going to worry about that. I'm pretty fairly almost positively certain that we are reaching the tail end of all of the side quest stuff. I'm fairly confident that I can jump to my death accidentally. You know, normally I do this for comedic effect. This is not one of those times. But as I was saying, I'm fairly certain we're at the tail end of all of the stuff, the side quests, that I would like to do for the moment. There's still an absolute ton left to do, but I think we're approaching the end. So I think I'm going to go to the city and see if there's anything left for us to do in the city. We might want to do writer's block, and then I believe we can talk to Travis in the war room for rewards. I don't think Travis has any side quests for us, but we'll go back to the city. We'll talk to Travis once the loading screen is done, and then we'll go do writer's block. We'll finish that up, And then we'll see where that leaves us in terms of time. Travis. Well, well, well. A personal visit from Moebius' Most Wanted. I'm not sure how I feel about being labeled like that. For the lost numbers, this would be the highest conceivable honor. Your reputation alone's dealing Moebius a massive blow here. Anyhow, here you go. An auto balancer. I don't know what warrants these rewards, but I will take it all. Anything new going on, Travis? So Moebius aren't as united as they make themselves out to be, eh? Not too different from our Senate. I keep hearing this word, Senate, but I don't actually know what it means. It's a committee made up of the 6 houses, and sure, they're always blocking this or that, but they're also a storehouse of know-how. When they aren't squabbling over ideology, Different way of saying that sentence. I thought it was a continuation. When they aren't squabbling over ideology, they share their knowledge and set a direction for the city. The one with the ultimate responsibility, we call the Elder. Just one of the many burdens the boss is shouldering right now. Well, that is always to Monica's credit, because Monica has a lot of stuff on her plate, and we do what we can to make sure that the plate is as empty as possible, because we devour Moebius. Given the fact that we turned L into mincemeat and made X run away, because, apparently Riku is an excellent judge of character who can tell who is scared of us, as she should be, because we are a very scary lot. Brenda. I'm pretty sure, because we have this, moving on to a different train of thought, I'm pretty sure we're done with the writer's block quest from all of the locations. I'm pretty sure we got all the locations we needed to visit over the course of just going about and doing other things. You're back. Did you find anything? You're going to have to jog my memory and look through all of our infinitely expanded pouches, because I have no idea what you're wanting anymore.
What are we picking here?
Oh, right. The leathery fossil wing, the rusted pressure helm, the sinister faceplate, the shiny hexagonal chip, and the grimy identification. Grimy identification is a card from the World Tree. Shiny hexagonal chip, I have no idea. Mechon faceplate, rusted pressure helm, salvager helm, wing fossil, Telethia fossil. Telethia? Hyantia? We have no idea. Anyway, those are your spoilers for different things. From the old world. Let me see. All we found was this junk. Sorry we couldn't get anything better. Not at all, not at all. This is wonderful. It's a better result than I could have ever hoped for. Really? I don't see anything here that has even the slightest connection to the Founders. No, you're right. None of this is related to the Founders. Are you joking? But these things don't exist in any of our records. They're completely unknown. They may not be associated with the Founders, but they have more worth than that alone. This has got to be a wind-up. It's just a bunch of rubbish. Hey, do you think... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I hope the hiccups don't return. That'd be awful. Do you think the Levnesses that attacked us were looking for these? Oh, sounds like you had a bit of an adventure. Now you've really piqued my interest. Just what are these? It's hard to imagine they came from our time, or even the Founders' time. Could they be even older? Yes, it's coming to me. What? What's coming? My inspiration. Oh, it's all rushing back to me. The old gray matter hasn't failed me yet. You saved my work. Thank you. You're sure this is all right? Of course. Now, I'm sorry, but I must go. My people need me. I have to write books. I need to put pen to paper while these ideas are still fresh. Wait, can we ask you one more question? What is it? Why did you decide to write about the Finders? We're the Finders. Why did you choose to write about the Founders in the first place? Oh, that's a good question. Have you ever wondered where you came from? What do you mean? This is just my own theory, but I think one of the most important things in life is knowing your origins. That's what I want the people of the city to know, or rather to remember. Where we all came from and where we're going, do you see? Anyway, I really must go now. I hope you enjoy the next book in the series. I eagerly await to read it. I'm holding my breath, awaiting the chance to read the book. Who's up for torpedo raps? Writer's block. Scout's knee guard.
Not bad.
Affinity with the city increased. Oh, that's nice. But I think I think there's enough time for one last thing, and it involves the Collectopedia. I think we have enough knowledge to determine which of the colonies are going to get the Colony Iota supplies. I believe we're going to start with Colony Mu. Where is... Xeon? No. Colony... I'll go through as I see them. And that requires me being smarter than the average bear. No. Colony 9, that's Fox. No. We need... Who's the first one? It was probably Xeon, right. Xeon. Colony 9 is doing rather well from themselves. They have got a bunch of the potatoes. All of their spuds are growing. They are doing rather well for themselves. So I think we're not going to give the supplies to Colony 9. Who's next on the list? Teach of Colony Gamma. I think we are going to give it to Teach of Colony Gamma. We have 15 of the Iota goods, so let me go through each of them, absolutely cement it in my mind, and then we can give them to the appropriate people. But I'm pretty sure Gamma is in need of supplies. I have vague memories of them saying that they need supplies, so I think Gamma is going to be one of them. Who's next? Yord? No. Well, if we're going through, we can also give stuff to other people, so...
Real human connection.
Yeah, Yord. I'm not sure if this is the real deal or not, but it's intriguing. That's good for that. Valdi. If we have extras, we can give them to Valdi, because Colony 30 is always doing rather well. If they have enough supplies for Doric, they have enough supplies to feed themselves, as I say. So, 4 out of 15, so we'd have 11 left. Casper of Iota? Sure, you can have more.
Time well spent, I'd say.
The utilities of Fornus gemstones are wide and varied. Good for us. Izzard of Lambda. They have a lot of ether, and they've been trading with the Nopon Caravan and the other colonies. They're doing rather well from themselves as well, so we might hold off on them. Whitby and Koji. Yeah, you guys can have a bunch of stuff. You're a big help. These will come in handy in building a camp. Gonna give all of this stuff to them because that'll help for the affinity as well as just getting the stuff. Juniper, Colony Iota always requires a lot. That's 8 whole bits of supplies. But they're always... We'll have to consider. Ashira needs a lot. Fiona needs a lot. Colony Mu. Colony Mu needs... What is that? 8 whole supplies? If I had 8 and 4, that would be 12. Does anyone have 3? Because Colony Mu definitely seems like they needed the most. I'm gonna give it to Colony Mu because, yeah. Colony Mu, thank you so much. Colony Mu and Iota, they're cooperating. And then also we need, Gamma. Where is Teach? Yeah. Gonna give them to Teach, and then excellent work. Incredible. There are probably better ways to do those supplies, but I do not know what they are. Is there anyone else? We have enough supplies. I want to give one to a Kavesi colony, and I'm pretty sure the only one that I have the ability to do that anymore is Valdi, so sure, why not? Probably not the best way of doing it, but they need, supplies in some Kavesi colonies as well. That's the thought.
Finally put all that together.
Incredible. You're the best. That'll lift the spirits of the whole colony. Colony Iota is cooperating with Colony 30. Very good, very good. But I believe that's all of the things we can do for the various colonies. Yes, I am aware. Everyone gets a bunch of affinity, and everyone gets cooperation with Colony Iota, and it's all around very good and very nice.
Changes to colony relations.
Yes. Lots of changes. Oh, Julieta, aren't there gossip about you? How are you doing? My father suffers... It's the end of the episode. I apologize for my brain farts. My father suffers now no doyle... Please don't speak in Shakespearean language. I cannot handle it. My father suffers now no doilish yoke. The future is for me an open book, with the challenges inscribed therein all new. Wait, what are we even talking about? I thought I might apply to the exam, become an Ouroboros candidate. Okay, sure. Perhaps... stop talking in Shakespeare. Perhaps that I then, with that wherewithal, will with my own happiness, my own two hands grasp. Shut up. I cannot handle talking to you, Juliet, if you're gonna be like that. Either way, this episode is now over. On the next episode, we might do an Ascension quest or two, or we might get back to the main story. I have no idea how things are going to shake out, but in the next episode, we are going to make some significant progress with something, probably. So whether you guys watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode. Later.